Welcome to this week's guided meditation, where I want to help you build a relationship with that inner critical voice that may be going on. One that undermines you, even if you're not aware of it all the time. In the background, giving you a hard time, telling you're not good enough, you're not doing enough, you're not doing it right. A whole raft of different things that it can be doing and saying to you. And how often do we pay any attention other than to feel bad, feel guilty, sad, or maybe even angry? So when you're ready, closing your eyes and just allowing yourself to be there where you are, to be who you need to be. And it's okay right now, wherever you are, making sure that you're not going to be disturbed, allowing yourself to sink into the comfort of you. It's so very rare we give ourselves the time that we need to process, to reflect or understand what's going on for us. Today is that time. So when you're ready, closing your eyes and just allowing yourself to breathe easily. Pay attention to your breathing. Is it coming through the nose or is it through your mouth? Is it through to the chest or to the belly? Is it fast or slow? Just notice what you notice. Nothing for you to change, nothing for you to do. Just be aware of it. And in a moment, and in whatever way works for you, I want you to know that every breath in from now on during this session can be a breath of relaxation, of calm, of peace, serenity even. And it can sometimes be hard to get in touch with a feeling like that. So apply a colour to it, whatever colour works for you. Green or yellow, pink or blue. Breathing that in through your nose or mouth. Feeling it going down into your lungs. And it's automatically moved through to your circulatory system, so that each cell that comes through your circulatory system, it touches by the lungs, and the lungs will, by osmosis, pass this beautiful color, calm, relaxation, through to each blood cell, the oxygen of your life, passing it round your body so that you can start to notice from your head, neck, and shoulders can start to do just that calm and relaxation filtering through. Just imagine your body filling up with the color of relaxation, whatever you chose, going everywhere it needs to go, down through your arms, through to your fingertips, down through your chest, your belly, down through the pelvic arena, down to your legs, knees, ankles, and toes, until you can start to feel the effects of just imagining and visualizing this beautiful color of calm relaxation. And I wonder, if I was to ask your unconscious mind, in whatever way was right for it, what would need to happen for it to double that relaxation? And just allow that to happen. And for those of you who are able to treble it, how amazing would that be? That's right. Very good. And what we're going to do is we're going to go on a short journey. So I want you to imagine that you are by a lake somewhere. And the lake is beautiful. The waters are calm and clear. The day is beautiful. And as you walk along the shore, just breathe in the sense of nature around you, because they're there for you whenever you need them. And whatever sounds that you may hear are just letting you know that you're in a place of safety. Those sounds outside the room, just adding to the reality of what you've got right now. And as you're walking, you come across to a small jetty. And attached to that jetty is a small boat. And out of curiosity, you go out to that jetty and to that small boat. And when you're there, there's somebody in the boat offering to take you on a small trip over the lake to an island not far away. The island looks inviting. And so it's important that you go. You don't know why, but you want to go. As you get into the boat and it rocks gently as you sit down, the other person unties the rope and pushes the boat off and heads for the small island. It glides effortlessly through the calm water. And I want you to know that the lake is a metaphor for your mind. And the boat is your vehicle for exploring the depths of those thoughts and emotions that have been giving you a hard time. The island comes closer. It is lush and green, and there's a sense of mystery and tranquility about it, because it represents the place within you where the root cause of your negative critical voice resides. As you approach the island, the man gently brings the boat up onto the shore, waiting until you get back to take you home again. And all you've got to do is step out of the boat and onto the soft grass. You'll see a path leading into the heart of the island, and you decide to follow it. The path winds through a beautiful forest of trees, filled with the sounds of birds singing and leaves rustling in the breeze. And very soon you come to a clearing. And in this clearing is a magnificent ancient tree with wide branches and deep roots. And I want you to know that this tree represents the core of your being, the source of your strength and wisdom. You decide to take a rest underneath it. The sun is at its highest and it's a bit warm. As you sit beneath the tree, you become aware of a small shadowy figure coming towards you. I want you to know that this small figure, this shadowy figure, is the embodiment of your critical or negative voice, the part of you that has been carrying fear, doubt, pain. And as you look at this figure, notice how you know that's true. It could be a younger version of you, or just a symbolic representation of the inner critic. Look at this figure with compassion and understanding, because you realize that this negative voice, critical voice, was created from a need to protect you, because you now understand that this deeper mind, that's its principal objective, is to keep you safe. And I don't know what it was protecting you from. You might. And maybe you could even ask this part of you as it sits down with you under the tree. what it was trying to do for you. Because it might have been trying to shield you from failure, rejection, disappointment. Who knows? And as it shares with you, and whether you get them in words or feelings or just an inner knowing that it's sharing something with you, that's fine. Because all I want you to do is to listen with kindness, to listen and send it love, because that's what really is needed here. Speaking to it gently, because it only knows the critical voice as a way of protecting you, remember. But you speak to it gently. And I want you to thank it for its efforts to date, because it's been doing its best to do just that, protect you. Let it know that you understand its intentions now, and that it was rooted in care and concern for you. And it's interesting, and I don't know whether you've spotted this in real life, but as somebody listens to you and you feel heard and acknowledged, what can happen is you can start to relax. And this figure does exactly the same. This part of you that has needed some support to help you keep safe can start to feel reassured, feeling safer just by you being there. And I want you to listen carefully to what it needs now. What does it need? This part of you, does it need love, support, acceptance, the ability to let go of the fear, to learn new ways of being that will be more supportive for you? I don't know, but you do. And I want you to offer these needs with a warm, loving energy. And you could do that by either touching their shoulder, putting an arm around them and holding them close. Maybe you could imagine a connection from your head to theirs, a brain data download, if you like. And whatever that is, and again, use the color perhaps that we used earlier, this beautiful, loving energy will fill up this part of you. It's filled with love and compassion, forgiveness if it needs forgiveness. Whatever it needs, that's what you pass down. And notice how it shifts and changes. Because as you offer the reassurance, the figure can start to transform, because it also knows it's not alone anymore. And as you listen to the voice, maybe it begins to soften. It's being replaced by that sense of peace and understanding you've shared with it. And it may not have resolved everything, but what happens if it starts to understand that the way it was behaving was based on an old learning, an out-of-date learning, just by the data that you're downloading now, to say, it's okay, I've got this. Yes, we're going to get it wrong sometimes, and that's okay. I will do whatever you would do when it doesn't go quite according to plan. But it's no longer this part's responsibility to work so hard for you. In fact, it would be lovely if it was open to a slightly different goal or objective. And that is to start to just make you aware of when you're doing something that's not quite right, but doing it with love and kindness, so that you can remember things that need to be in place. You can be reminded something needs to be done differently now. And I don't know what that is, and you don't need to. But this part can start to then be your advisor, not the one who criticizes you, the one who lets you know. Actually, you might want to look at that. Is that right? I think there's something else. Becoming your advisor, your partner on this journey through life. Wouldn't that be amazing? And just see whether that part of you would be open to this. Letting go of those old ways of being, of criticizing and judging and constantly putting you down or getting in the way and stopping you doing things, and instead encouraging you, pointing out anything that may be a pitfall so that you can plan for it, to provide you with pearls of wisdom that you've got stored in yourself somewhere, just that it taps into it more frequently, and doing it with love and kindness. Now, I don't know what needs to happen now. Does this part need to integrate with you? Or does it need to be somebody who is on point for you? Or does it need to stay where it is? I don't know. And you agree what works for you. And it could be, as a thought, that you could bring it into your heart. Imagine shrinking it, bringing it into your heart, because if it's good for you, we need you to feel it with love and kindness, and the heart is the right place to do it. And what if you could make it bigger, this part, this voice, and let's give it a name of some sort. What would you call it now? Your advisor? Your inner advisor? I don't mind, but give it a loving name. And as you bring it into your heart, it will check whether it's safe for the things it wants you to do by checking in. And then your head can then just take the actions and move forward with it. An amazing partnership just waiting there for you. Just feel a positive energy coursing through you as they merge in with you. Feeling every part of your being with love and kindness and strength and wisdom, because you know more than you think you know. That's right, very good. And know that whenever there is something to be looked at a little bit more cautiously or to help you move forward, that this voice now turns to give this to you in a new way, a more powerful way, to do this through love and understanding. And I don't know what that looks like, and you won't know. But this part now has a new objective, to positively, to encouraging you, to motivate you into better decisions rather than constantly holding you back. And now I just need to reorientate you back into the now, feeling what you're feeling, sensing what you're sensing, feeling that energy and peace just flowing through you, so that when you're ready, you can start to bring your awareness back to the present moment, feeling what is supporting you, noticing the air in your room, wiggling your fingers and toes, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. And in a moment, I'm going to count you from 1 to 5 to bring you back into the room. And on the count of 5, you'll be able to open your eyes, feeling awake, wide awake, alert, and filled with the sense of peace and empowerment that you can bring back from this. 1, feeling more aware of your surroundings. 2, knowing that this part of you will be working in a more proactive, supportive, advisory way than you've ever had before. And that if ever it does revert to the negative side, and it may happen, just know it needs something that it's not currently getting. And you can do that with positive energy and clarity. 3, feeling the strength and resilience within you. 4, almost there now, ready to embrace the present moment. And 5, opening your eyes, feeling refreshed and empowered, ready to carry on with your day. Thank you.